What's happening, everybody? It's Sean with Reactions to the Classics, and today we got another Bright Eyes reaction. Easy, lucky, free for our friend, longtime supporter, and patron of the channel, and big Bright Eyes fan, obviously, Caitlin. Thank you, Caitlin. Always appreciate you and everything you bring. Caitlin gave me a nice background to this. She said, this is probably my personal all-time favorite Bright Eyes song. The album came out the same day in 2005 as their most critically acclaimed album, I'm Wide Awake Again, It's Morning. I'm Wide Awake is a fantastic anti-war album that focuses a lot on current events in addition to Connor's personal struggles at the time. Connor Oberst, the lead singer and leader of Bright Eyes. Digital Ash, the album that this comes off of, is more experimental musically in my opinion and less overtly political, but still touches a bit on the same anti-war sentiment that I'm Wide Awake does, as you'll hear in this song, while also focusing on a number of other themes, particularly struggles with drug and alcohol addiction. Caitlin says, there are other Bright Eyes songs and albums I think are, quote, better than Easy, Lucky, Free and Digital Ash, but this album has always appealed to me so much in that I think it's one of the earlier examples that illustrates Bright Eyes' general versatility, and this song in particular has always been one of my go-to Bright Eyes songs to share with people. All right, what a fantastic intro to that. I look forward to listening to this one. I'll have the lyrics up as always. Thanks again, Caitlin.
Refrigerators full of blood, another century spent pointing guns at anything that moves. Sometimes I worry that I've lost the plot, my twitching muscles tease my flipping thoughts. I never really dreamed of heaven much until we put him in the ground. But it's all I'm doing now, listening for patterns in the sound of an endless static sea. But once the satellite's deceased, it blows like garbage through the streets of the night sky to infinity. But don't you weep, don't you weep. There's nothing as lucky, honey, don't you weep, don't you weep. There's nothing as lucky, as easy or free. Better shop and eat and procreate. You got vacation days, then you might escape to a condo on the coast. I set my watch to the atomic clock. I hear the crowd count down till the bomb gets dropped. I always figured there'd be time enough. I never let it get me down, but I can't help it now, looking for faces in the clouds. I've got some friends I barely see, but we're all planning to meet. We're laying bags as dead as leaves, all together for a turn. But don't you weep, don't you weep. There's no one
Easy, Lucky, Free. A very intense song lyrically, yet a very pleasant song sonically. I thought Connor sounded great. It's a really good song on this one. He says, did it all get real? I guess it's real enough. They got refrigerators full of blood, which is what they did back in World War II to give to the injured soldiers. Another century spent pointing guns at anything that moves. Sometimes I've worried that I've lost the plot. My twitching muscles tease my flippant thoughts. I never really dreamed of having much until we put him in the ground, but it's all I'm doing now. So a friend of his died, I'm assuming, and just talks about, listening for patterns in the sound of an endless static sea. But once the satellite's deceased, it blows like garbage through the streets of the night sky to infinity. So once we're dead, he's saying, that's it. And Connor's a very, very good lyricist. But you don't weep, don't you weep for them. There is nothing as lucky. Honey, don't you weep, don't you weep. There's nothing as lucky as easy or free. And he just goes on and mentions, be a criminal in this police state. And you've got vacation days, then you might escape to a condo on the coast. The idea, the absurdity that we can go on vacation and either escape our problems or the problems of this world. I mean, it's nice to have a distraction for a while. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that, but I set my watch to the atomic clock. I hear the crowd count down until the bomb gets dropped, the little atomic clock and atomic bomb wordplay. I always figured there'd be time enough. I never let it get me down, but I can't help it now, looking for faces in the clouds. I've got some friends I barely see, but we're all planning to meet. We'll lay in bags as dead as leaves, all together for eternity. So a little bit of a conflicting message there, right? Is he in heaven with his friends, or is he lying in the bags and just going with the idea that once you're dead, but don't you weep, or free, there is nothing. So I thought this was a really good offering, man. I've got to go listen to some more Bright Eyes. I mention this on every reaction, but I only know Connor really from his work with Phoebe Bridgers, so I don't know anything else of his, and I just haven't got around to Bright Eyes. But hey, he's from my hometown of Omaha, Nebraska, so yeah, it's got to be good stuff, right? So thank you, Caitlin, again for bringing a fantastic song. Thanks to all the patrons who support us. You guys support us anyway. Check out the Patreon link below or the Patreon link on the end screen. Until next time, guys, I will see you.